Hi, and thanks for joining me for the class today. So today we're going to do a short but fairly tough class to work on some upper body strengthening as well as our core muscle strength and control. So we've got the option of using some hand weights today. So you could either use some weighted balls or some small hand weights, or just grab a tin of something out of the cupboard if you don't have anything. So I'd recommend about half a kilo to a kilo of weight, but again, please use whatever you feel comfortable to use. So we're going to start the class in standing and warm up, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling and then down onto our backs as well. So I hope you enjoyed the class today, and when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to use the weight in my hands, and I'm going to bring my toes apart and those heels apart, so those feet at that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight, come to the front of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So the weight's going nice and evenly down through your feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up to your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice gentle movement forwards and back. Again, just looking for that midpoint between those two movements. So in that nice and neutral position. That core is gently engaged, ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're going to warm up through our arms and legs with our toy soldier movement. So we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height, and we're going to raise one hand up to the ceiling and then folding back. Alternating sides, lifting and lowering those arms. Good, so just stretching that upper back gently and down. Good, so we're going to bring in our opposite heel raise. So we're going to raise the opposite heel and then we're going to switch sides. So alternating sides, nice smooth movement. Keep that pelvis nice and level. So you're not transferring that weight too much side to side. We're moving through, lifting and lowering. Good. So just gently stretching through those ankles and those toes. Raising the arms up and down. So a little bit harder with those weights in our hands as we're lifting and lowering here. Good, lifting and lowering. Well done. Lifting and lowering. One more each side. And then floating those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to bring our arms a little bit wide. So we're going to bring our arms up and wide and lift them above your head together. And then bring them down nice and wide. Good. And again, reaching those arms up and wide, bring them above your head, and then slowly lowering down. Good. And again, lifting up, hands together, and lowering down. Well done. And again, lifting up, hands above your head, and lowering down. Good. Last few. Lifting up, hands above your head, and lowering down. Well done. One more time. Lifting up, and then lowering down. Well done, and relaxing the shoulders. Good, okay, so let's go into a few little squats here. We're going to add some bicep curls with our arms as well. So keep those knees that hip width distance apart. Imagine you're sitting that bottom back onto that chair. At the same time, we're going to bend our elbows into a bicep curl. So we're going to drop down and lift up. Good. Drop down, lifting up. Well done. Sitting back, lifting up. Good. Dropping down, lifting up. Well done. Drop down and lift up. Drop down and lift up. Very good. And down. Well done. Now on this next one, we're going to drop down, up on those toes, extending up. Good. And again, drop down, up on those toes, extending into standing. Good. Drop down, up on those toes, extending up. Lovely. Drop down, extending up. Lovely. One nice smooth movement. Up onto those heels. Just making that a little bit harder. Good. Drop down, extending up. Good. Dropping down, extending up. One last time. Drop down, extending up. Well done. Lowering those arms down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to just bring our feet a little bit wider into that side plie. So widen those hips. Toes just slightly turned out from here. We'll drop down into a couple of little side plie squats. So we're going to drop down and lift up. Well done. Drop down and lift up. Well done. Drop down and lifting up. Drop down and lift up. Good, one more time. And we're going to hold this here. I'm going to bring my hands in front into that sort of book opener movement. And we're going to open out that chest. Rotate those hands down, lifting up and folding back. Hold that squat. We're going to open out again. Drop down, lift up and back. One more time. Opening out. Drop down, lift up and folding back. Well done. And then we're going to lift back up into standing. Good. We're going to do that one more time. So we're going to drop down, bring those hands in front. We're going to open out, rotating down, back up and folding in. And again, hold that squat, drop down, lift up and back. One more time, open out, drop down, lift up and folding back, lifting back into standing. Well done. Very good. Okay, so let's come down to a few roll downs now. So feet that hip width distance apart again. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end here. Then as you breathe out, just slowly restacking that spine gently back into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, gently restacking back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands, curling down towards the floor. Breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back up into standing. Well done. So we're going to come to the end of our mat, and then we're going to roll down into 4-point kneeling from here. So we take a breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. Then gently soften those knees. And then we're going to walk our hands down and then come down into 4-point kneeling. And then we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue here into 4-point kneeling. So I'm just going to use one weight into one hand to start with. So make sure your elbows are nice and soft, knees are underneath those hips. So I'm going to bring my arm along the side of my body and I want to extend the opposite leg just along the mat here. So to start with, what I'm going to do is bend the elbow and at the same time lift up that extended leg and lower, just to that hip height. So we're going to bend the elbow and extend the leg. Good, breathing out, so bending and extending, breathing as you lengthen. Good. Well done. Lifting and low. Let's do 8 more here. So go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then lowering back down. We do the same on the other side. So a bit of coordination there, isn't there, as well? So other weight into the opposite hand. So we're going to bring that hand along the side of the body and we're going to lengthen that opposite leg along the mat. And we do the same again. So we're going to bend the elbow and lift the leg. And straighten, lowering down. Good. Well done. So bending the elbow, lifting that leg. Good, well done. Lifting and lowering. Breathing out, lifting, breathing in, lowering. Well done. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then folding that leg back in. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to swap hands again, weight into the opposite hand, and we're going to do some tricep curls here. So we're going to bring that weight, bring that elbow up along the side of the body, and then we're going to extend the arm and fold back. So extending and back. Let's do 8 more. So go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that arm down. We do the same on the other side. So elbow up along that side of that body, and we're extending and back. Well done. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming back down. Okay, so we're going to do some triceps curls again on the other side. This time we're going to extend the leg if you can. So we're going to extend the opposite leg away and lifting, holding that position, and we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold that leg back in, and then we're going to lift the opposite. Take the weight into the opposite hand, extend that opposite leg, lift up, hold that position, and we're extending and lowering. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold that leg back in, pop that weight down. Let's have a little stretch out into that child pose. Well done. So breathing in and out here. On that out breath, just relaxing down into that stretch. Good. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down there. Well done. Good. Okay, so we're going to bring our weights with us and come down onto our backs from here. So lowering down onto the mat, onto our backs. We're going to use these weights into our hands again. So feet, knees, that hip width distance apart. Just tilt that pelvis forwards and back if you need to, just to find that midpoint between those two movements. And we're going to float our hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to go into our double leg stretch. So we'll just quickly start with our arms to start with. Breath in. As you breathe out, we want to reach those arms up and around in that circle and then back up. So in that big D shape, we're going to reach above your head, come round in that circle and then back to that star. And again, reaching above, coming around in that circle and then lifting up. Good. Breathing out, breathing in as you fold back and up. Good. Breathing out as you reach above, breathing in as you fold round and back. Good. One more time. And round and back. Lovely. Now if you can, we're going to bring our legs in. So if we're going to bring both legs up into double tabletop, then we're going to reach one leg away and then folding back. Breathing out as you're reaching away, breathing in as you fold back. Breathing out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. Now if that feels too much, then you can go into our single leg. So just reach one leg away and then fold back. So pick what feels comfortable for you. Reaching away and fold back. So breathe out as you're reaching away, breathing in as you're folding back. Good, and back. Breathe out as you reach away, breathing as you fold back. Breathe out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. Good, well done. Breathing out, breathing in to fold back. Well done. Breathing out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. Now for the last few, if you want an extra challenge, we can bring both legs extending together and back. So we're breathing out, extend both legs away, breathe in, fold back together. Good, and back. If that feels too much, just stick with stretching a single leg. Well done. Reaching away and folding back. Last few here. Good. And folding back. Well done. We'll do one more. Holding back, well done. And then lowering those legs down. I want you to float those arms back down to that star. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into our crisscross movement from here. So we're going to use our weights into our hands still. And again, we can either keep our feet down in this position or bring both legs up into that tabletop. And what I want you to do is bring those hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I want you to bring your arms across and over to one side and then lift and lowering back down. So we're going in that slight diagonal, reaching those hands across and over with those weights and then lowering back down. Good. And again, breathing out as you're lifting up and over, breathing in as you're lowering down. Good. Breathing out, lifting up and over, breathing in as you're lowering down. Good. Breathing out. So we're just doing this little crisscross movement, bringing those weights across the body and lowering down. Well done. Reaching across and lowering down. We'll do a few more here. Reach across and lowering down. Well done. And down. Breathing out, reaching across, breathing as you lower down. Good, and down. Well done. Breathing out and lowering down. Well done. Breathing out and lower back down. Well done. And down. Well done. And lowering down. Last few. Reaching across and lowering. Well done. One more each side. Reaching across and lowering. Well done. Reaching across and lowering back down. Well done. Lower those legs one at a time and then float those arms down. So let's pop those weights over to one side. We're going to bring our arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can, opening out through that chest and just gently stretching that spine. We're going to come back up and over to that opposite side. So opening out, dropping those knees over, using those toe muscles, gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. So opening out, good. Bring those knees back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. So just dropping those knees over side to side, rotating out through that spine. Well done. Just a few more here, dropping those knees over and gently coming back up, dropping over and rotating to that opposite side. Good, and again, drop those knees over and back up. Well done. Side to side from here. Very good. And then bring those knees back up, bring those arms back down by your side. Well done. So let's just quickly stretch out through those bottom muscles. I'm going to put one foot onto the opposite knee here. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, bring the other leg up and towards you just as far as you're comfortable, and we'll hold this stretch here. So just take a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax into that stretch. Just quickly here. Good. Just opening out. Well done. Breathing in and out. Lovely. And then relaxing that leg down. Same on the other side, opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open here. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, bring that leg up and towards you, holding that there, breathing in and out. Well done, breathing in and out, relaxing down, very good. Breath in and out, holding that stretch there, well done. Good, breathing in and out, last time. And then lowering that leg down. Good, so we're going to come back up into sitting. Just going to have a little bit of a stretch of our upper body here. So just sitting comfortably, legs crossed or legs out in front. We're just going to bring one arm across your body and just gently use the other arm just to stretch that, just to stretch across these muscles here, just as far as you're comfortable. Just breathing in and out, just gently stretching that there, well done. Breath in and out, good. And then bring that arm back across. Same other side, bring that arm across the body, use the other hand just to gently stretch, breath in and out, just gently stretching across that arm. Well done. Holding that there, lovely. And then bring that arm back across your body. Well done. Relax those shoulders. Arms out in front, and we're going to reach our arms up and out, bring them up together, and then we're going to bring them nice and wide. Good. And again, reaching up, bring those hands together, and then we're going to bring them opening nice and wide. Lovely. And again, reaching up, bring those hands together, and then bring them nice and wide and down. Last time, reaching up, hands together, and then bring them nice and wide, lowering back down. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders from there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us for our class today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon.